Hey guys, choose the 5000 again. We got farther on the 125. Did get to pull the wheel. Now I did not use a puller. I did use a puller, but I used a parallel clamp. Actually, I kind of bent it, but it actually did work. You just take that and I clamped it around the column here. It just barely worked. And then I took a 2-jaw puller here, this big one here, and I clamped this around the parallel clamp, and I was able to get the wheel off. I was like, oh man, I was kind of surprising there. But I got that off. There's the destroyed tin work. I did not do that. I would have left it original, like the 1, 2, 3. I'm either thinking I gotta get another one, junkyard or something, or maybe I can fix it. It's probably not going to look original, but I could at least put some kind of a battery box in there again. It'd be a lot easier probably just to cut the old crap off and weld on new and then go from there. It's not going to look perfect, but considering what it is. But I just took off the hydro linkage. Here it is over here. Hydro lever linkage anyways. And yeah, it came off pretty easy. Nice giant roll pin in there. So I'm probably not going to touch that. I'll probably mess with it, lube it up, and make sure it all works, and go from there. Next thing I'm thinking is I'll probably pull that grill down, take off the PTO linkage there, get some of that stuff off the front, and I'm thinking I'm gonna try and get the rear axle off and the front axle. Haven't actually gone this far on a restoration here yet, because even that one, I painted it with the rear axle in, front axle in, and the steering wheel. All that was on there. I just taped it all off, and it still looks pretty good, but you would have thought I took the whole thing apart, and I didn't. So, but yeah, gonna strip it, strip the tractor, anyways, and we're gonna go from there. Probably take the rear cover off here, drain it, probably put new in it. That one was changed, and it's been a couple years, but it's still good. And it doesn't get used very much anyways. The only thing is I wish that these came off. It'd be so much easier to work on everything under there. But that's how they built it, so oh well. But I'll get it. So alright guys, I'll see you later here. If you're going to take off your hydro lever, I think I got the other one here. Yeah, here's the one that was on it. You gotta take the hydro lever off. You can see the set screw. This is the one 125. I think they're all generally the same. And just undo that. And now I guess I was lucky. I just pulled up on it and it came off. So I didn't have to do a whole lot of messing around with prying it off. And this actually came right off of that. I was kind of surprised. Steering wheel, that was probably about the same as it's always been. When I put everything back together, especially them two, they're going to get never seized. And that's what they're going to do. I got to clean this up a little bit. Got some dents in it from trying to pull it. But I got it off. So I'll have another video here when I get probably the frame, basically the frame. I gotta get the wiring off still. I didn't want to take anything apart. I wanted to leave it as whole as I could without taking the voltage regulator and all that, because it did run just like it is. So, I'll probably pull out the wiring to look a little bit better. I got just a couple things I needed to label here for the amp meter. And I'm not really sure. This goes to there must be a kill switch or some kind of anti-theft switch. You guys might know better. But, yeah, I'll take off the grill. I'll take off the PTO throw bar there, and I'll see if I can take out this front axle, take out the rear axle, and that's gonna be about it. Other than like the linkage here, I gotta find out how to take off this brake. Either that or I'll just leave it and paint around it, which I did that with this, and you know, it came out pretty good, so not a big deal. Alright guys, I'll see you around.